Ghanaian striker Antoine Semenyo opened his goal-scoring account for Bournemouth in the Premier League as they took on Liverpool, and it was Antoine Semenyo who scored the first goal in the game, and we're going to check out how Antoine Semenyo managed to score this particular goal as he did a backflip celebration. More details coming up very soon. And also Mohammed Kudus was on the score sheet for Ajax Amsterdam in their 2-2 draw in the Dutch Eredivisie, as Mohammed Kudus got an assist in today's game that was played. We'll be looking at Mohammed Kudus's performance in that particular game, as well as Brighton. They also defeated Wolves in the Premier League. While we're going to talk about Brighton, well, you have to stick and stay as I bring you up to speed on all that and more here on the channel. Well, this video is brought to you by Sparkle Ghana. They deal in all sorts of sneakers and footwear. So if you love sneakers, be it Nike, Adidas, Reebok, New Balance and others, well, call them on 054-551-2033 and you can check them out on social media, Instagram and Facebook as well at Sparkle Ghana Collection. Let's get right into it. And it was Ghanaian striker Antoine Semenyo who opened his goal scoring account for Bournemouth in their 3-1 defeat to Liverpool in the Premier League. Well, Antoine Semenyo was handed a starting role in the game, playing as a forward, as part of the forward for Bournemouth in the game against Liverpool. Well, it did not take Antoine Semenyo much time to announce his presence on the pitch as he scored the first goal in the game as early as the 3rd minute. Yes, that was when Antoine Semenyo scored the first goal in the game. But how did Antoine Semenyo manage to score this particular goal against Liverpool? Well, Liverpool had the ball in their defense, and Van Dijk sent the ball to his teammate, and it was a very, very bad, terrible pass. And Bournemouth were pressing the Liverpool defense, and they managed to intercept the ball. And just as the Bournemouth player was about to kick the ball, unfortunately he missed his kick, and Antoine Semenyo was just behind him, and he came on to give a nice shot that ended up beating the Liverpool goalkeeper to get the goal in the game. So that was how Antoine Semenyo scored his first goal in this season in the English Premier League. Well, after scoring, Antoine Semenyo did a nice backflip, what you can call overhead flip and all that. Well, it was very, very nice. I loved his goal celebration. I'm so happy that Antoine Semenyo was able to score a goal in the game against Liverpool. Unfortunately, Bournemouth were unable to capitalize on the lead that Antoine Semenyo gave them, and they ended up losing the game by 3-1. First half ended 2-1 with Luis Diaz and Mohamed Salah scoring the goals for Liverpool. Then shortly after the first half, well, in the second half, Alexis Mac Allister was given a red card, and we all thought that Bournemouth were going to use this one-man advantage to get the equalizer. But unfortunately, later on in the 62nd minute, that was when Diogo Jota made it 3-1 for Liverpool. Well, the Ghanaian forward was later substituted in the 76th minute when De Bruyne was brought on to replace Antoine Semenyo. So let's check out how Antoine Semenyo performed in this particular game, as he was by far one of the best players for his team in the game. Antoine Semenyo created the most chances for his club Bournemouth in the game against Liverpool, and was also the player with the most shots on target, as well as completing the most successful dribbles in the game. And he committed one foul in the game, and that was how Antoine Semenyo performed for Bournemouth in the game against Liverpool. Well, last week Antoine Semenyo nearly scored his first goal of the season for Bournemouth, but unfortunately his shot deflected, and that was the goal that got the equalizer for Bournemouth in the game against West Ham, and the goal was not given to Antoine Semenyo. But this week he has been able to ink his name as part of the goal scorers in the English Premier League. He becomes Ghana's first player in this season to get a goal in the Premier League. Well, away from Antoine Semenyo, let's talk about Mohammed Kudus, the most trending Ghanaian player currently. Mohammed Kudus is the star boy and is everywhere. This week, Mohammed Kudus could not score, but he was able to create an assist if Mohammed cannot go to the mountain, definitely the mountain will surely come to Mohammed. And that was how Kudus summed up the day, getting an assist for his club, that is Ajax Amsterdam, in their 2-2 draw against Excelsior in the game. Well, it was Ajax Amsterdam who scored the first goal in the 25th minute through Dutch player of Ghanaian descent, Brian Robbie, in the 25th minute. But the hosts were able to equalize in the dying minutes of the first half to end the first 45 minutes at 1-1. Shortly after the first half, it was Nicolas who got the host team ahead to make it 2-1. So it was Excelsior that was leading 2-1, but Mohammed Kudus was by that time cooking, and he waited till the 76th minute, and that was when Mohammed Kudus really announced his presence in the game. He was able to do some flakes and all that. Then in the 72nd minute, Mohammed Kudus sent a nice cross, a teasing cross into the box of Excelsior, and his teammate, that is David Klaassen, was just there waiting for the cross, and he just headed it in to get the equalizer for Ajax Amsterdam for the game to end 2-2. Yes, if not for Mohammed Kudus, Ajax would not have been able to get a point from this game, because Excelsior was close to getting the 3 points in this game, and that would have meant that Ajax would have suffered their first defeat of the season. But Mohammed Kudus was there once again, and when Ajax needed him, he delivered a cross to ensure that Klaassen got the equalizer to make it 2-2. So this is how Mohammed Kudus performed in the game for Ajax Amsterdam. He was rated 8.1 for his performance in the game. He played 90 minutes of action and got 1 assist. He had 64 touches on the ball, passing accuracy 85%, 29 out of 34 passes completed, 3 key passes in the game, 5 crosses, 2 long balls, and created the most chances, up to 2 big chances in the game. Had 2 shots on target and 1 shot off target, 1 shot blocked, and was involved in 8 dribbling attempts, out of which he got 7 successful. Mohammed Kudus missed 1 big chance in the game and was involved in 17 grounded duels, out of which he won 10 grounded duels. He was involved in 2 aerial duels and was not successful in 1. Mohammed Kudus lost possession of the ball on 18 occasions and committed 1 foul and was fouled once and made 1 offside. Mohammed Kudus made 1 clearance as well as 1 interception, 2 tackles, and dribbled past 2 players, and that was how Mohammed Kudus performed for Ajax Amsterdam in the game against Excelsior. Well, Mohammed Kudus, despite performing this season, well, he has told Ajax that he wants to leave the team. But actually, that I'll be telling you about Brighton. Well, they defeated Wolves by 4-1 today. Yes, Mohammed Kudus's Brighton that he's supposed to join, they defeated Wolves by 4-1. Wolves that Manchester United struggled to beat and had to rely on defender Varane to get the goal for them to win against Wolves. Well, come and look at Brighton. Go and check the highlights. They defeated Wolves by 4-1, and Roberto De Zerbi's team is performing very well. And I think that Mohammed Kudus must take the opportunity to join Brighton, because even without Mohammed Kudus, look at the performance they are giving us in the Premier League. So imagine if Mohammed Kudus joins Brighton, then it means Charlie, Brighton will end up winning the league. Do you agree with me? Well, I think that it will go very well. But Ghanaian player that is Tariq Lamptey was not involved in this particular game for Brighton, as he's still nursing his injury and was not named in the team's squad. Well, that will be it for this episode of Sports Update Ghana. If you loved what I just updated you on in sports, well, then please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. My name is Joseph Adamafiu. See you in the next one. I'm out.